Hola, ¿cómo se llama Lucy? Y bienvenida de nuevo a mi canal de YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Lucy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another Q&A sit down and chat, get ready with me session. This time we're talking about how I'm learning Spanish faster. We've had some developments. We've had some big developments. So for context, it's a Halloween party tonight. It's a house party, real chill, but I'm being a tiger. My friend gave me this outfit. I'll enter the picture here. Okay. I'm looking forward to doing this all week. Let's just get into it. You always know I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the eyes. We gotta visualize it and figure out. Let me look at some inspo real quick. Okay, I was really trying to figure out the nose, but it looks like people are just putting it right here. So for the eyes, I did a tiger look back sophomore year of college, and I was gonna try to make it better, but I honestly don't even remember what I did, if it was orange on the lid or what. I know I want a foxy eye. I know we have to do orange on the lid. I'm trying to do, I want to do another smoky eye. I kind of don't want to. I kind of just, I don't know. I think we know what we're doing, girls. So I've been studying, learning, practicing Spanish for about a year now. And I'm trying to be way more consistent about it. So if you've been on here for a minute, you know I have other videos about it, learning Spanish. I have my Spanish practice days. What we're going to do first for this makeup, I'm really bad at remembering to do transition shades, and it does make a difference. So we're gonna take this dark brown from this old Tarte palette. All my makeup is old, and I just washed my brushes, so we're working with something here. See, I don't know if you can see the pigmentation because of the lighting, but already dark. What are we working with here? I'm gonna transition my crease. So I've been practicing Spanish for about a year now. I really do love learning it. It keeps my brain sharp as well, and it's a way to make connections and speak and learn vocabulary. And I feel like it's making me a better writer, so I still do enjoy it. I'm gonna drag some of this black a little bit in my inner corner because I need that tiger nose type deal, if I can explain that well. So the first thing I'm doing to learn Spanish faster, and when I say faster, I mean being more intentional and be able to actually hold on. Yeah, and by faster I mean becoming at least being fluent in what, trying to be fluent or fluent where I need to be. So speaking of fluent, learning a personal vocabulary. I have my notes over here. So when they say learn a personal vocabulary, learn vocabulary for what you need to know, what you talk about most of the time. So for me, that looks like learning words for writing, escritorio, desk, bolígrafo, pen, author, novella, story. I know this sentence now se llama Cleo como la musa Cleo. So her name is Cleo, like the muse Cleo, my main character in my book. Stuff like that. And that really helps me. Creator de contenido, content creator, and my intro. Hola, me llamo Lucy. I'm Bienvenida de nuevo a mi canal YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Because those are words I'm gonna use all the time and might as well learn them in Spanish at first, right? That when I do vocabulary, I'll try to do vocabulary about twice a week and do 10 words a day, and just either throughout the day I write down words I want to know and don't know, or I will look up words pertaining to what I did that day. So if I'm journaling for that day, if I went to work or hung out with my friends, mis amigas in discoteca, I go to the club a lot with my friends. So important for you to know those words, right? That's the first step. We'll come back once I finish these eyes. So very basic, but the next step I'm gonna do for my eyes is doing this orange eyeshadow. When you want your eyeshadow to stick and stay, as well as be pigmented, setting spray on it. And I usually try to use a super cheap one, for not cheap, but I don't do a whole lot, or if I have leftover setting spray, I'll use that for my eyeshadow colors, but it really does help the color be pigmented. You don't need it every time, but I am a little brown girl, so I need my eyeshadow to show up. We're gonna do orange just all over the lid. It's kind of a basic look, but we're gonna have the stripes and stuff going on. So next is touching Spanish at least once a day. I do this with Duolingo definitely, but I'm trying to incorporate one more thing, whether that's doing even 2 lessons in Duolingo or practicing speaking with different apps or watching a TV show in Spanish. But that has helped me learn Spanish faster because yes, Duolingo everyone's like you can be fluent in it. It does help me at least touch it once a day, but you have to add more stuff. So right now I'm watching, is it Las Curvas? Las Curvas on Amazon Prime is a great show, I think, for learning Spanish. Just a little more boarding school, horror, creepy. Is good for the Halloween season. Or I did a Lingo Pie trial, and that was good because it gave you so much information. I was reading articles about 7 wonders of the world and the different Greek gods. Check out my video on it. That was also good as well. And reading books in Spanish. So it kind of depends on how I'm feeling that day. Do I even feel like reading today? Do I feel like speaking? I have Spanish podcasts I will listen to on my commute to work. work or different commute to different places, that helps a lot. So touching Spanish at least once a day has helped me learn it faster. So make sure you do something once a day outside of one simple lesson. So while we have this out, we're going to use this orange color in this Juvia Place palette. Again, the same one I used in my eyes. And we're going to do a orange contour. Now I need this to show up, baby girl. I saw people doing it. I thought that was so, that's so cute. That's gonna be so freaking cute. Squeeze those cheekbones and use it basically like bronzer. I wish I had actual bronzer. I don't use bronzer a lot. For this same like Halloween party with these same people last year, I did a mermaid look. Insert pictures and videos here. That was fun. I was also definitely hungover and managed to get up and get that done. Don't ask me how, but I did it. I went and I had fun. Now the problem is I need this to be blended. Next is vlogging / teaching back. I'm gonna take a little bit of this darker eyeshadow in here, and I'm gonna do, I need my nose to be contoured for like that. Mind you, I'll be using the eyeshadow palette, my eyeshadow palette for everything. I know this thing hates to see me coming. I wish I had like yellow eye contacts or something, because I will go so hard. Vlogging and teaching back. That has been the biggest helper, because I love editing videos already. So when I vlog and teach it back, it helps a lot. Because I'll speak in Spanish in the vlogs. If you watch my vlogs on my TikTok, Instagram, stuff like that, I'll like translate words, and so that helps me like repetition practice, as well as just recording the videos, learning. I'll say a Spanish lesson of the day, so sometimes I'll do history, sometimes I'll just do words, phrases. It keeps a theme going, but vlogging stuff and then teaching it back helps a lot with just learning Spanish. So I printed out this stencil, and I thought I was gonna use it, and it's just looking like it's not gonna work out. I might use it for like a few tiger stripes, maybe some inspiration, but that seems like it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So I might just have to hand draw these things. Let's see what we can do. Girl, I'm scared. I need to just go for it. So this is black face paint I got going on here. Getting them to kind of look different is the issue. Are you working with something here? What do y'all think? Oh, there's gonna be so much makeup in my hairline. It's not completely hopeless. My friend, he said, make sure you don't do a jaguar. I said, what? He was like, you're the type to like do a jaguar instead. I said, you're right. Next one, which is actually talking in broken Spanish. So I've been doing this a lot. So developments. I went on a date. If you saw my life, I went on a date. He speaks Spanish. Things are still going well. 24 years old dating. We're just trying to learn how to take things slow. It was a really good date. If you can't tell, I'm gonna attempt. Girl, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Can we chat like this? So I'm practicing with him, but since he speaks fluent Spanish, I'm like, it's making me comfortable speaking in broken. I'm like, I don't want you to hear me speak. And he's like, well, you have to practice at some point. So it's helped me become more comfortable speaking in broken Spanish. No one around me, like my family, speaks Spanish. So it's nice around him that he can like give me corrections and stuff. And we don't do it like very often, but just enough to where I feel like I'm doing something. But in general, being okay with speaking in broken Spanish, because how are you supposed to learn if you're constantly scared to speak in Spanish? And that helps a lot. It helps, one, with confidence, and two, with practicing and the understanding of fluent, and you're able to correct yourself. Girly pop, what the things I do? Oh, it's all in my hair. Somebody help me. I feel like I should place these to help my face shape. That looks bad. Honestly, if I can get a good outline going, that's enough. Then we can fill her in and use our artistic abilities. So for example, like estoy, I'm getting ready. So estoy is temporary. So I'm not always getting ready. I'm like, soy de Los Angeles. Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles. I feel like I need that smaller tiger stripes is the issue that I'm working with here. We're gonna freehand this one. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna have to get a thinner brush. I color kind of hot. Okay, we're doing something with it. Example here, see how it's kind of blunt on the end? Tiger stripes are not. So I use a thinner brush and do a really long stripe here. So next is a Spanish workbook that I have. I bought it from Barnes & Noble. I need to work backwards, it seems like, for this like split. To be honest, I do need more consistent with the Spanish workbook, but it's really helpful. It's like learning fundamentals. It's like being back in school. And I love doing my Spanish workbook. When I do sit down and do it, it's like being back in school and teaches you fundamentals and lessons and how it comes with correct answer keys. That's another way I'm learning it. It's not super fast, but it is important by reading and writing Spanish. Okay, I need to stop talking so I can get this done. This will remind me when I did my roomie makeup. Are there patterns just tiger stripes in K-pop Demon Hunters? Okay. I don't like my nose, but we're gonna have to deal with it because she's already all painted. I could have just put like black. Should I just take it off? I just could have put black eyeshadow, but honestly, it's too big. And I'm getting more of my orange eyeshadow and I'm just blending it down into there. We're just blending and mixing, blending and mixing. The noses are kind of hard. At least my noses. It's different textures. So like the black is holding on to different places. But I think we like that. We're not going to touch it. Last but not least is watching TV shows in Spanish. Like I said, I watch Luz Las Crebe, girl, on Amazon Prime. That was a good one. Just their little red. Maybe put a little bit of this orange eyeshadow on my lips. But I think I want them to be natural today. Now the most important part is setting spray. Because last thing I need is to hug somebody and my whole face is on their shirt or something. My energy is low today, but you know, October, it's been it's been a long month. I feel like I need more stripes in my face. But watching TV shows in Spanish, people say they use Spanish subtitles. That honestly works at first, but if you can find a show filmed in Spanish with good English subtitles, I would suggest that rather than hearing English and still reading the Spanish, because you're just not going to retain like pronunciation and actual words and how they were used that way, like slang and stuff. But watching TV shows in Spanish helped me learn it a lot faster, and little things like I'm interested in a TV show, I know what's going on. You're probably gonna get repeat words because it is like a script and it has a theme. And the one I'm watching, Las Crubres, like dog is used a lot, and school and money and like train, because they're trying to like escape from the boarding school. No spoiler alert. So you get that repetition and hearing it repeated, it makes it easier to pick it up in the real world when people are speaking Spanish. We're gonna come back with the final look. All right, guys, we're done. And that's also how I learned Spanish fast. What's tiger in Spanish? We're gonna learn that today. I'm gonna put it in the captions here when I edit this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was really hard. It wasn't really hard, but she took some time, but we got the jungle cat look, the tiger ears. She's scandalous. Hopefully I get good pictures and videos, but it turned out pretty well. I like it a lot. I feel really cute and I'm really excited, and I also love learning Spanish. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and be back for more Spanish self-publishing content. And we're getting into makeup content now. I love Halloween. I love doing my makeup. Okay, see you next time. Adios.